The Super Eagles of Nigeria will take on Benin Republic in their final match of the 2026 FIFA World Cup Qualifier. The match will be played at the Godwin Akpabio Stadium in Uyo on Tuesday, October 14 at 5 p.m. Nigerian time. This is the final order. If the Super Eagles of Nigeria defeat Benin Republic by 2-0 and South Africa play a draw or lose to Rwanda, then the Super Eagles of Nigeria will qualify for the 2026 FIFA World Cup. Because presently, Benin Republic has 17 points, South Africa has 15 points, while the Super Eagles of Nigeria have 14 points. So if the Super Eagles of Nigeria defeat Benin on Tuesday, the Super Eagles of Nigeria will move from 14 points to 17 points, and Benin will still have 17 points. And then if South Africa draw with Rwanda, South Africa will have 16 points. If they lose to Rwanda, they will remain on 15 points. So, as I said, all the Super Eagles need to do to qualify for the World Cup is to defeat Benin 2-0 on Tuesday. Then South Africa draw or lose to Rwanda. Looking at the Benin and Nigeria scenario, Benin presently has 17 points. So if the Super Eagles of Nigeria defeat them by 2-0, Nigeria will also move to 17 points and they'll be on the same point with Benin. But presently, Benin have the goal difference of +5 and Nigeria have the goal difference of +3. So if Nigeria defeats Benin 2-0 on Tuesday, Nigeria will have a superior goal difference to Benin Republic. They will have a higher goal difference to that of Benin. And then in these rules concerning the 2026 FIFA World Cup, the rule states that if two teams tie on points, and you want to separate them or you want to pick a winner, the first thing that will be looked into is the overall goal difference or the best goal difference between the two teams. So if the Super Eagles of Nigeria defeat Benin Republic by 2-0, they will have a superior goal difference than Benin, and hence they will qualify for the World Cup because the first criterion that will be looked into is the best goal difference or the overall goal difference, followed by the number of goals scored, followed by head-to-head and so on. But the first criterion will be the overall goal difference. So the Super Eagles of Nigeria must win this month. They must go all out. Talking about the Super Eagles of Nigeria, in their last match in this World Cup qualifier, they defeated Lesotho away from home by 2-1. The captain, the 3 goals in the match were scored in the second half. So Trusecon was the first to score for Nigeria in the second half. In the 55th minute, it was a penalty kick. And 25 minutes later, Akko Adams, who plays for Sevilla in Spain, scored the second goal for Nigeria. He scored it clinically to make it 2-0 to Nigeria.
Thought he was going to go for the long-range shot. That's a great ball over to the left-hand side. Adams, can he get a shot in? There's your goal!
And in the 83rd minute, Lesotho scored one back. And then Lesotho will have equalized in that match. If that chance they had towards the end of the match had gone in, they would have equalized. So the Super Eagles of Nigeria must watch it in their match against Benin. They must really watch it. Like, as in the goalkeeper must be at alert. Our goalkeeper, Stanley Nwabali, needs to be composed in this match. He has to really find his composure back. He needs to be composed. We need his composure and his composement back. And our defenders as well must be at alert. Neither of our defenders must be caught napping at any point in the match. None of them must be caught napping. Every player that will play for the Super Eagles on Tuesday must be at alert, because Benin Republic that we are going to be playing against is a formidable squad. And currently in these World Cup qualifiers, Benin have won 5 matches, they've drawn 2 and they have lost 2. Compared to Nigeria, the Super Eagles of Nigeria have only won 3 matches and they have drawn 5 and they have lost 1. So Benin have won more matches than the Super Eagles, and also Benin have shown that they can be very clinical and they can score goals in this World Cup qualifier. Look at the match they played on March 8 against the one they played against Lesotho. They scored 4 goals against Lesotho in that match, and Lesotho was not able to reply any. Benin scored 4 goals, so Benin have shown that they can be clinical. So our defenders must really watch it. And talking about Benin Republic, in their last match, they defeated Rwanda 1-0. Benin defeated Rwanda 1-0 in their last match. And the last time the Super Eagles of Nigeria and Benin Republic played against each other in the World Cup qualifier was in June last year, where Benin Republic defeated Nigeria by 2-1. And in that match, the Super Eagles of Nigeria were the first to score. Benin put 2 back. All the goals were scored in the first half. The Super Eagles scored first through Rafael Benedica, and then they scored 2 back in the first half of the match. So they defeated Nigeria 2-1. So after that, we also met Benin. After the last time we played in the World Cup qualifier in June, we met them in September last year, September 24th last year. We met them. That was in a Nations Cup qualifier, and we defeated them 3-0 in Nigeria here, with Ademola Lookman scoring the brace for Nigeria and Victor Osimhen scoring 1 for Nigeria in that match to make it 3-0. After that as well, we also met them November last year in the Nations Cup qualifier as well, where we played a 1-1 draw, and then Benin were the first to score in that match before Victor Osimhen put one back in the match. So after we played against them in the World Cup qualifier that they defeated us 2-1, we met them and then we defeated them once and we played a draw with them. Benin Republic are ranked 93rd in the world, while the Super Eagles of Nigeria are ranked 45th in the world. And then in Group C, Benin top the group. They have 17 points, and then they have a goal difference of +5. Bafana are second. They have 15 points. The Super Eagles of Nigeria are third. They have 14 points. Rwanda are fourth with 11 points. Lesotho are fifth with 9 points. While Zimbabwe are sixth in that group and they have 5 points. Don't forget that the top teams in each group will qualify automatically for the World Cup. While the 4 best runners-up will go through the CAF playoffs, and the winner of the CAF playoff will go through the FIFA or the Intercontinental playoff to pick who will go to the World Cup. 2 teams will go to the World Cup from the Intercontinental playoffs. We want to wish the Super Eagles of Nigeria all the best in their match against Benin. Once again, the Super Eagles of Nigeria must really be ready for this match. They must be composed throughout the match. They must be alert, and they must not be caught napping at any point in the match. And that is how they can overcome this formidable Benin squad. Because as it is right now, the Republic are really formidable. So who is going to win the match between the Super Eagles of Nigeria and Benin at the Godzilla Stadium in Uyo on Tuesday, October 14 at 5 p.m. Nigerian time? Is it Nigeria or is it Benin? Give me your feedback and comment at the comment section, and I will see you at the comment section. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. It's your girl on top. See you. Thank you.